Yetta, get off your phone, stop scrolling, and start rolling.
What?
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward together with the Decker team.
So we're excited that for over 30 years, we've been able to come alongside you, not just us, but with our favorite people. So Cheryl of Evolution Fitness is joining us today because although she's never helped us sell over 3,117 homes, she has helped us stay fit, building our fun, even building our relationships, how to strengthen and flourish within them. So you're going to get to hear about that today. So Cheryl, we're going to discover that even inside our house, we don't have to stay cooped up. Because I think since COVID, some of us don't want to stay as cooped up as maybe we have been. And others, I think, are having a harder time not being a hermit anymore. But all that to say, we want to get out, but we may not feel safe about going to the gym. We may not feel safe about going to the pool. Some people don't. So how can we not
When you say
stay
safe, you mean comfortable?
and healthy?
Comfortable. It's not unsafe to go to the gym.
But people think it is. Some people think
Since
it is.
Oh, since
Since
COVID?
COVID.
Yeah, okay.
It feels that
All right.
way. And
All
some people just don't feel comfortable because then they're being looked
Yeah.
at. I don't
That's
like
what
that.
I was talking about.
Yeah.
And it's not safe to go swimming if you don't know how to swim.
Truth. Okay. Anyhow, it's just any skill can be learned. I am proof of that.
Yes.
So what we're going to discover is that we can just go outside our four walls, even whether we live in a high rise or whether we live in a low rise or whether we live in a single family or a townhome. We can go outside and get really fit without spending any money. No money.
Yeah. So
Other
what can
than
we
running
do?
shoes.
What can we
Okay.
do?
Spend some money on some running shoes.
Get good running shoes
Yes,
and
you
replace
need
them once in a
Good
while.
running shoes, yes. And you
Okay.
should replace them, yeah. As soon as you start feeling your knees hurting, lower back,
Mhm.
it's time to
Okay,
get
so
new
that's
shoes.
a great tip. Pay attention to if your shoes used to feel good and they don't feel good anymore, toss them.
Mhm.
That's right. And make sure you have the right type of shoes as well. There's so many different types of shoes, right? There's depending on sport, right? Sport specific shoes. So we want to make sure we get a good cross trainer. Cross trainers are fantastic because then you can run up to 5 kilometers in them and it'll help support you with lateral movement, forward, backward movement. So running shoes are important.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that because when you work out with me, I'm wearing running shoes, not cross trainers,
Yes.
and I feel the lack of stability.
That's right.
So I was thinking
Yeah.
of getting
Yeah,
a
the
new pair.
cushioning's all different. So yeah, you need a good cross trainer for
Get
sure.
a good cross trainer. So that's
Yes.
the one piece of equipment we're going to encourage you the first time you go to the mall to walk.
And
Go looking for cross
Yeah,
trainers.
and go to a good sports store, somewhere where they know how to fit you. They know what's it called, pronate or
If you pronate, supinate, they'll look at your gait, the whole mechanics of how your body's moving to determine the right type of shoe. If you have wide feet, you need to make sure you have a wide toe box. And I'm a prime example because my feet have been getting wider as I get older, and I'm trying to still jam them into more of a narrow fitting shoe, which then gives me blisters. I have bruises all over my toes because I'm not allowing for the toes to spread and have the appropriate room that they need, depending on the type of exercises that I'm doing. So I'm doing myself a disservice. So I have now embraced the wide toe box shoe.
Okay, so I didn't know that was like anything to worth thinking about. So if you're like me, time to go for a walk in the mall.
Yes,
So that's one way we can get outside.
absolutely.
Because you don't want to order that online. Unless
No.
you've had a great cross trainer and you know the style and you know the fit and you know which one you want, okay. But otherwise, it really is
you need a
Need to be in
sports
person.
specific person, not
Yes.
just go into Walmart and buy a pair of running shoes.
Right.
You need
okay. What else can we do outside? What about going to a playground?
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm not a kid anymore, but I still like the
I know,
colors
but
of a
playgrounds
playground.
aren't just for children anymore.
Oh,
There's
talk
so
to
many
me.
things we can do at the playground. There's benches, there's slides, there's monkey bars, there's little beams and things like that. So we can test our balance. We can, again, any of the exercises we're doing inside, we can do outside. So you can do squats on the bench. You can do your mountain climbers on an incline there. You can do push-ups, incline push-ups. I love all the different balance things that they have for the kids. It can be the stumps that are, different heights. As an adult, it's been probably a long time since most of us as adults have tried to walk across those stumps. It requires a lot of stability, coordination, and balance. And as we get older, one of the things that we tends to diminish is our balance, and then we're at more risk for falling. So any way that we can challenge ourselves in terms of our balance, so whether it's on those logs or walking the little plank thingies, walking across those, monkey bars. Oh my gosh, you do it and not even think about it when you're a child.
I know, it's hard.
Try it as an adult.
I have.
You're
hang
heavy.
upside down from those
I
things
know.
all the time.
Yeah. So again, just hanging actually is really difficult. But trying to swing from one bar to the next, wow, that's humbling. So I think if we can, as adults, try to mimic how children are it's just naturally within them. They just move and they're getting down, they're crawling, and they're doing all sorts of things. That's how our bodies are meant to move. So, I look at anytime I'm outside, I look for ample opportunity in terms of, okay, how could I use that? What could I do there? How could I just move, run around with your children. I don't know about you, but you have grandchildren. You want to be able to move with them and keep up with them. And they want to look at you and say,
I don't
wow,
want to keep up with them.
Yeah.
Makes me tired
No, but
just
do
watching
they
them.
ever love it if you
They
get on
do,
the swing
actually.
set with them, or you
Yes.
you climb across the monkey bars with them, or you go on the trampoline with them? They just love it.
They do. They do. And then,
it's good for you.
pushing kids on the swing. And then what I used to do with my children is I'd push them on the swing and then I would run underneath, and they thought that was hilarious, right? Or
But that's a good workout.
It is a good workout or you face them, and as the swing's coming, right, you duck under and run to the other side, kind of
Sounds
thing.
dangerous.
You just have to be careful. Don't get hit
don't
by
get
the swing.
kicked in the head.
Yes. But the more we can bend and move, you're going to feel better all around. That translates into every aspect of our life. So if you're sitting all day and then you come home, you sit down for dinner, then you get up and then you go sit on the couch and you're watching Netflix. That's all your body's doing. How can we expect then to all of a sudden you've been asked to go play a baseball game on the weekend with your, the beer league, right? You're going out to play and you're up to bat. First run, you pull something because your body's not used to it. So what if we were to just move similarly to how we were as children?
I know. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, muscle does not know age. It absolutely does not know age. What it knows is lack of movement. And that is what is doing people in now, is we're not moving our bodies enough. So if we can, again, I think embrace the word movement as opposed to exercise and look at your day and say, how can I move more today? Incorporate your children. Make it a family objective. How are we going to move our bodies today? Most of our kids?
Right. So we got to roll before we scroll.
Absolutely.
Is one of the things I've heard you say.
Yeah.
Is
You have to
roll the body, move the body, run. And you don't have to be a runner.
No.
You can be a walker. You can be a hiker. You can be a jumper. You can be a skipper. I mean, I used to love, and I've done it, jumping in puddles.
Yes.
I've even done it as an adult. It's fun if I can splash someone else.
Yeah.
Of course, you love that.
I do.
Yeah. So what about technology? Just really briefly, can technology help you in your...
Absolutely. There's smartwatches now. There's all sorts of apps. People have their phones with them all the time. So why not, take advantage of those things for assistance? So I'm training for a half marathon. I am not a runner. I'm speed, but definitely not a runner, long distance runner. So the apps are fantastic because they chart your progress. They show how you're increasing speed, that type of thing. So they can be very beneficial.
Cool. So today, my challenge is plan something outdoors to get yourself into movement. And we're grateful that you joined us on this Life's Inside track, because when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward